I'm sure many of you have heard an adult tell you, put that phone away. We are never able to have conversations these days. But in this case, your parents may be wrong. You may be having a conversation with someone on the other side of the world through Skype. Many people can argue that technology has taken away human interaction, but not in this case. Skype has actually made it even more convenient for people to converse face to face. Skype, founded by Janus Fries and Nicholas Zenstrom, has opened many doors for citizens of the world to engage in face-to-face human contact from any device with a camera for free. This free cost allows low-income families to freely connect with others. Up to 25 people can communicate in one call, and also people spend up to 5 hours on their phone a day. So and smartphone possession is growing around the world, which means more people have more accessibility to electronics to use Skype. This innovation is a way for people to learn new things by Skyping with teachers, talking with family who lives on the other side of the earth, helping people who are not quite sure what they're doing by providing instructions by people looking at the object, and I'll be giving some examples of that in a little bit. And lastly, helping save precious money, because this program is free and you wouldn't have to fly far away just to get some simple help. You would just be able to call this person up and get the information you need quickly. And so my mom, she works at ACT Foundation, and traveling plays a huge part in her job. And like any wife or mother, she doesn't want to travel very often. She wants to stay with her family and give the motherly needs that mothers usually do. And she's able to communicate through Skype as an alternative to participate in conference calls, saving money and time, and she's able to get the same needs as if she was there in person. People are able to ask questions and draw on the boards and give a presentation with visuals. Yes, it may be hard if you don't have internet or cellular data, because Skype only runs off of those things. There are many examples of Skype being used globally rather than just through my mom. And it comes to show when a couple of weeks ago I came across an article in Google Scholar from the Routledge International Handbook of Medical Education that explained how they were teaching student interns at a hospital in Uganda some basic skills for surgery, like sutures, which are stitches. And so you can get different kinds of stitches that are really hard and complex that they'll be able to learn through Skype. And this article said that these students started to improve on their stitches and their knots. And as they witnessed this, more and more students started to join in because they kept telling their friends about it. And eventually, the University of California, San Francisco faculty had a full room of Ugandan interns watching and enjoying their session. And they are learning and all the skills and everything. The article said that everybody was, all the interns were watching, and it was equal to person interaction. So it was pretty much the same as if they were there in person, which is really helpful because there were people in California communicating with people who were in a different country all the way across the world. Everybody was participating and enjoying, and it was actually leading to better skills and retention. If the world continues to work together through Skype by supporting and helping the less resourced countries, we can improve healthcare globally, reducing the death and disease rates in lower socioeconomic countries. More and more people would have jobs, improving the economy. And who doesn't like money? Because America does. Loves money. Another example is the Chinese and Chicago students working on a physics project through Skype. A class in Chicago and a class in China got on Skype twice a month to collaborate on their assigned project. These students really enjoyed working with the Chinese students because it served as a learning opportunity for them. Not only were they were both kids able to compile a project together, but they were able to ask questions about culture and life as a teenager in a different country. Because I know, as a teenager, I would love to know how it is to live in Australia, and I just think it's so fascinating to see what those people have and what their daily lives are. So we're able to have more kids in America learn about different cultures around the world and be able to implement those into their lives as a new learning opportunity. Skype is a very simple way for these kids to hop onto any computer at school or at home to communicate and come up with innovative ideas that could lift our earth and make the global world better. Communication is worth 1,000 words, and it is something that has been used ever since the start of humanity, whether it be with your hands or the syllables you make with your voice. As we all know it, communication is very important to success. So with Skype, communication is made simple. Through the camera in your Mac to the little camera on your phone, you're able to communicate with someone who's on the other side of the earth. And I would like to still touch upon the topic that technology has been hard for some people to control, and they spend lots of time on it. But with Skype, this will help people aid in the process of them coming out of their technological addiction, and they're able to communicate with someone rather than just keeping the phone so close and texting all the time. Skype is a step into a new world for all humanity. I hope you have realized that technology hasn't corrupted our society, but only made it easier, better, and improved. Skype has the ability for people to save money on travel and still learn about the new sales pitch. The healthcare will improve for the whole world because others will be able to help lower socioeconomic countries. Students' knowledge will skyrocket just through one simple, innovative idea. Skype helps us see and hear people from very far away, and it will soon impact our world so substantially that it is the backbone to success. Thank you.